Dear Shimataji, dear brother and sister of the whole world, let's start the meditation. Collective Namaskar with full attention and full surrender, and let's collectively raise our Kundalini, the collective Kundalini of all the yogis of the world. Namaskar Kundalini.
To begin with, the peace has to be within. To begin with, you have to be peaceful. The peace has to be within. To begin with, you have to be peaceful within yourself. If you are not peaceful, if you are playing tricks with your ego, if you are just satisfying yourself saying that you are peaceful, you are sadly mistaken. Peace is to be enjoyed within yourself. Felt within yourself. So do not give wrong satisfactions to yourself. Do not give false notions to yourself. Don't cheat yourself. It is not that if you have too much of silence outside, you feel peaceful. The peace has to be within yourself. You have it. Your spirit is absolutely peaceful, avyagra, without restlessness. There's no restlessness in your spirit. Absolutely peaceful and steady. It is for you to feel it. It is not for anybody else to certify you. This is one thing. Secondly, when I'm telling you something, you think I'm not telling you. It doesn't register in your brain. You think I'm telling it to XYZ, but not to you. You are not in it. That's another sign there is no peace. Because there is no peace, there's no registration. Whatever goes into your head, that is going to work out. But what I find that people have concave personalities. Then they receive it. Those who have convex personalities do not register anything. The registration is so poor that whatever I say doesn't have any effect on them. So to have peace, the best way to put your mind right is to think of good things. Think of the flowers, not of the thorns. What good things others have done to you? What good things there are? What are the beautiful moments you have had? And count your blessings. Count your blessings. Otherwise, you cannot create peace. Peace, हे ग्रस्त कोण तिकडे उभे जाऊन बघा बरं. असं बघायसारखं उभं राहायचं. इकडे उभं राहा पण असं यायचं नाही इथे. You need not pay attention to everything like that. Keep yourself attention at peace. Keep the peace inside with your attention inside. Actually, if you really allow all my words to go inside your brain, I'm sure I'll achieve the results. But with the convex mind, it's very difficult. Just suck in. The another aspect of peace is never try to support anything that is boisterous or which is destructive or also destructive. Anything that is destructive is never to be supported. But anybody who is being tortured or aggressed or dominated is to be protected and supported. If you have the strength of peace, you can do it just by standing there. You don't have to fight for your peace. But if it comes to that, a person like Hitler, when he came, people had to fight for their peace. Now, the second part of our culture has to be bliss. People should see bliss working on us. People should feel there is bliss. If a person is blissful, he looks blissful. He emits bliss. He radiates it. He doesn't look a miserable, unhappy creature who is all the time grudging, grumbling, or worried about little petty things here and there. And nobody has right to disturb anybody's bliss. Somebody is in a blissful state, try to copy that person and become that. But people get jealous of such people who are blissful and try to disturb. That's why so many saints were tortured, because they were so blissful and happy people. We have to enjoy our bliss within. That's important. Perhaps you are not aware of the bliss that you have. Not at all aware. Bliss can only come through gratitude. Only through enlarging your heart with gratitude. Bliss is the reward of gratitude. The gratitude which is not just worldly or just spoken lip service, but is from the heart. Is from the heart, the gratitude of the heart. And the blissful people are never jealous of others. Because what is greater than bliss? Bliss has so many dimensions that you go beyond the realm of cause and effects. Every year we have birthdays of various people, and every year we make a vow that this year I will not do this or I will not do that. This is a very good way of seeing how far we have come in life. Many people who really have achieved a very great height in their spiritual life did not need a birthday. But every day they felt it's a birthday to start. To go ahead, to understand, to learn. Every day is a new year for them. In our own life, we see that our surroundings change very slowly. Sometimes it is shocking. Sometimes we are surprised how the surroundings are not changing. But in a subtle way, there is a tremendous change that is happening within us and without. The whole atmosphere today is governed by human beings. I don't know how far Param Chaitanya works it out. But it is for us to open ourselves to new dimensions in our lives. For example, if you find we still have, through our introspection, we locate that we have these old, subtle, nonsensical things still hanging around us. We don't have to vow for it. You have to just witness it. And the destructive path it is taking you to, immediately you will give up. You don't have to worry as to put a vow upon yourself, because now you are samarth, meaning now you are absolutely empowered. Whatever you think is wrong, your attention itself on it will slowly, gradually remove the doubts. About having those problems, those connections, conditions, and ego that are lingering still, definitely you will drop them. With your attention, it will run away. Then you will realize that every day your attention is getting purified, getting powerful, getting compassionate. Normally, whatever reaction you have in your attention just disappears. And you start witnessing the whole thing. And your power of attention through that witnessing force acts. And it works. It works not only on you, but on everything that surrounds you. Firstly, through your meditation, in that state of meditation, you expand within yourself. You stay in the present. The other day, somebody asked me, where was your last birthday? I just forgot where it was. Otherwise, my memory is very good, like an elephant. But this I forgot. Perhaps every time, every day, you live in the present and you grow. So you forget when and where this growth has taken place. My own growth has been like this, that every time I go to a place, I find very nice new people coming in and some of the horrible ones from the old lot disappearing. It's something like when the tree grows, the leaves go on falling and new leaves start coming. But in Sahaja Yoga, it's something different, I find, that on the tree of Sahaja Yoga, very few, very few leaves fall off. And you sometimes face a lush garden of beautiful people. To me, it's like a miraculous fireworks. It starts like a small line and then opens up into several beautiful patterns. It is impossible to envisage or to visualize what will happen to us, to Sahaja Yoga, and to all of you. I have never learned to imagine things. But the vision that you see is really remarkable. It's very remarkable. That I see all Sahaja Yogis drenched in divine love and expressing themselves in a very beautiful and very deep manner. This when comes in, that really makes your attention absolutely enwrapped in such divine bliss that you forget that moment. One of those moments are when you celebrate my birthday. I even forget how many years I've lived on this earth. Sometimes I say I'm 73, sometimes I say I'm 70. I just don't know. Because as I told you, it does not leave any mark of time, of date, of years in that blissful state. As if sometimes you can think that you went to see something very beautiful like Taj Mahal without knowing what it is. And suddenly you find such a beautiful building. Unexpectedly, you just get blindfolded, as they say. in Hindi say awak. You don't know how to express. You become speechless. And invariably you'll find that time you'll forget the time. You will forget how you came there. All the story behind all that finishes off as soon as you see the reality of the vision. This reality of the vision is something beyond even my thinking and imagination. I cannot even now sometimes believe that there are so many Sahajogis who have got this subtle knowledge. I never knew that there are so many seekers to begin with. I never knew that there are such subtle people on this earth. All over the world, wherever I went, whether I went to Nepal or to Brazil, suddenly I find facing so many beautiful seekers. If you ask me, when did you go to Brazil, I won't be able to tell you the dates. I have very bad memory for dates for the same reason, I think, because every time I see a vision. And the time also just stops for that moment. It doesn't express itself. Nothing is recorded except for the experience. And this experience is in an abstract form. You cannot describe. It is beyond words and beyond any description. At that time, you really become thoughtless. And that is the time we have to really enjoy. The greatest curse of modern times is the watch or the time that we keep. And all the time we are just seeing the time, what time it is now, and after 2 seconds again also we want to see what is the time. We have crossed the limits of time, kalatit. Try to understand why we have crossed. Because time moves according to us. You can experience it. The other day I was coming from Delhi, and in my household everybody seems to be very particular about time. So they were after my life, come along, getting late, now you just can't get into the plane, this, that. All right. And when I reached there, they said that the plane is still waiting, it's not necessary for you to hurry up. It will take at least 15-20 minutes for you to go. So, also this name of airport makes people really jumpy, I should say. They have to go to the aeroplane means as if some war is there or I don't know what it is. So far, luckily, I have never missed a plane, never missed a train in my lifetime. Though I travel, I think, quite a lot. I've every time found invariably that the plane itself is waiting for me. It won't leave. Like I'll give you a very interesting example today, if you are relaxed. We were in Praha. And we were supposed to go to Poland via, again same thing happens to me with experience and via Vienna. And we had a very great Sahaja with us who told me that the plane will be leaving at 11 o'clock. And from the airport he rings me up, no, the plane is leaving at 9:30. If I want, I can be ready in 5 minutes or I can take 2 hours, depends on. So I was ready, I just jumped into the car, we reached the airport. But we were late by 15 minutes and the ground lady started shouting at me at the top of her voice, you people, you are VIPs, you are this, you are that, all kinds of things she said to me. And this Sahaja could not bear it. And he felt that it was his mistake. He told me a wrong time. That's why this lady is shouting at my mother. He couldn't bear it. He was very unhappy. Can turn it round. Turn it. So, we went into the aeroplane with this lady shouting behind. And we saw that the pilot and engineers, they were busy with some correction of the machinery. They said it is little bit out of order, it will be ready. So we sat down. Now this Sahaja could not bear it. And his tears started rolling down his eyes. Another Sahaja, she said, brother, it's all right, don't cry. They were sitting behind me, I just turned round. I said, it's all right, don't worry. He said, no, mother, because of me, she could say all these things, I can't bear it. And he couldn't stop crying. Within 1 minute, the sky, which was absolutely open, was covered with big clouds like huge big elephants walking into the whole area. Very big. All the Sahajogis were standing also on the other side on top of the airport, saw it happening. The whole thing became absolutely jet black. Oh my God, I said, see, the tears of this gentleman has such powers. And then the airport people told us that this plane is out of order, so we have to get down. So we got down. We came back. Then he went to this ground hostess and told her, now whom should we shout at? Now the plane is not going. Should we shout at you? How dare you shout at my mother and all those things. But all the people there at the airport who were still under the same regime style got such a fright. The manager himself walked to me, he said, for your plane, it's still 5 hours, and if you want out, we can give you permission, all of you can go out. And he took me by a special way. I couldn't understand this reaction. So I went out and we did some shopping or something, and when we came back, we were surprised. All the airport was rather stunned by us. And when I walked, that was the only plane that was leaving. All the traffic had stopped, except for this plane. And when we walked down to board the plane, the gentleman who was there said, Mother, can you help me? I said, how? I have got a terrible back pain. I said, how can I do it? Then one lady walked in to say, Mother, please, I have pain in my shoulder. Can you put your hand on that? I just put my hand on her shoulder. She said, I'm feeling all right. She started lifting her arm. Then I went, I thought I better now take to the aeroplane. When I was walking, the same gentleman came to me. He said, why not put hand on my back? I said, I have to board the plane. He said, I'll walk with you. You just put your hand on my back. I'm sure I'll be all right. And we walked together about 2 minutes or so. He said, I'm all right. The whole atmosphere changed. It was such a tremendous effect on these people who have been under a regime and have been really military like, and the whole treatment was so funny. The whole thing changed in such a short time. And I was amazed how the tears of this Sajogi has worked this wonder.
Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's collectively keep our attention above Saswara. Attention is really anchored, established in the Saswara as the main seat of our attention. Let's put both hands on the floor and let's feel Mother Earth, Shri Adi Bhumi Devi. We need to feel her presence, her energy, her light, her vibrations in our hands. And also we can feel her vibration all over us on all the connection points of our body to the Mother Earth. Let's really try and be sensitive to feel her glory, her powerful vibration, her very strong presence. Let's say Shri Ganesh mantra collectively and from the heart. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's collectively surrender to Mother Earth and to the Lord Ganesh. We surrender ego, superego, mind, all the impurities, all the possessions, all the imbalances in all our being, in all the three channels, in all our chakras, in all our auras, in the room wherever we are, in the cities wherever we are, in the countries wherever we are, in the continent wherever we are, in the global, all the global aspect of Mother Earth. We are surrendering all Mother Earth to the power of Shri Adibhumi Devi collectively, with the pure desire that the whole planet is being purified. All humanity is purified. The whole Sangha of yogis is purified. Now let's put both hands on the lap. Attention above Sahasrara. Let's visit each chakra. First, Muladhara. We need to really collectively have our attention as one, very powerful, very focused. Our attention is in Sahasrara, and from Sahasrara, from collective Sahasrara, we put our attention in our collective Muladhara. Let's just say Shri Ganesh mantra with the desire to really enlighten completely the Muladhara, empower the Muladhara with all the qualities of the Lord Ganesh. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Now let's move to Swadhisthana. We can do a bandhan with our right hand on our Swadhisthana center. Attention is always above Sahasrara. When doing a bandhan on Swadhisthana, we need to be aware of how the bandhan on center Swadhisthana reinforce and balance our mind, balance also our connection above Sahasrara. Shri Brahmadeva Sarasvati Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Brahmadeva Sarasvati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We can keep the right hand in front of Swadhisthana center and let the vibration of our Divine Mother fill our Swadhisthana center. Let's feel how all the organs of Swadhisthana, the kidneys, all the urinary organs are filled in with vibrations. Let's also feel how our head is filled with vibration. Our Swadhisthana is linked to the right side, which is linked to the mind. Now right hand move to the Nabi void. Let's do a bandhan on Nabi. And let's be aware of what's going on in our system when we are doing a bandhan on our Nabi. How we nourish our Nabi at the subtle level. Shri Lakshmi Vishnu Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Lakshmi Vishnu Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Right hand remains in front of Nabi, and we feel the vibration of the Divine Mother filling in our Nabi with peace, with harmony. Now let's do a bandhan on the void to really empower the Guru principle in us. Shri Adi Guru Dattatreya Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Guru Dattatreya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Our right hand is in front of Nabi Void, and we allow all the vibration of our mother to fill in not only our Nabi but also the void. All the 10 principles of the Guru in us are enlightened. Let's collectively feel the gravity settling in us. We are developing a higher sense of gravity. We become more and more inner beings. We focus more in our inner world. Now, right hand move to the central heart. Shri Jagadamba, Durga, Mata. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Jagadamba Durga Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now, let's do a bandhan on the left heart, on the spirit. With our right hand, we do a bandhan on the left heart. And attention is always above Sasvara. While doing a bandhan on left heart, we feel that our collective Sasvara is shining higher and higher, more and more powerful. Because left heart energy is connected to Brahmarandra energy. Shri Shiva Parvati mantra. Om Vameva Sakshat Shri Shiva Parvati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now let's put the right hand on Vishuddhi chakra, bandhan on Vishuddhi chakra. Shri Radha Krishna mantra. Om Vameva Sakshat Shri Radha Krishna Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now, right hand on Agya, Bandhan on Agya, Shri Jesus Mary mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Jesus Mary Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now let's do a reverse bandhan on Bakagya. Shri Mahaganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahaganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now both hands opened, attention completely in Sahasrara. Let's really check that our Sahasrara is completely opened up, and completely merged into the collective Sahasrara. We need to really be completely surrendered to the collective, to the Sangha, and completely dissolve into the ocean of the collective being, which is our mother. Let's say the three mantra of Sahasrara. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Trigunatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradaini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's collectively surrender in Sahasrara and let ourselves be dissolved into the higher self until we become pure light, pure vibrations, pure divine consciousness. We need to dissolve ourselves until we become pure vibration, and we feel that we have no physical body. with a heart full of gratitude, let's collectively thank our mother in our heart for everything and for being such a wonderful mother to all the yogis of the world, to all the innocent soul of the world, to all humanity. Thank you, Shimataji, again and again for eternity. Collective Namaskar Kundalini.
आर भरे ये तो निर्मल ने जिनसे मिला ये अमृत में प्यार भरे ये तो निर्मल ने जिनसे मिला ये अमृत में कोई जाने ना इस प्यार की गहराई इन आँखों की गहराई प्यार भरे ये तो निर्मल ने झील कहूँ पर उसको भी है तर इनके आगे सागर भी हो जल सूर्य प्रकाश भी हो जाए रोशन तुलना से भी ऊपर उठ गया इन नैनों का स्तर प्यार भरे ये दो निर्मल ने जिनसे मिला ये अमृत में